Recording just in case. Hey, I mess with this song.
There we go.
Heck yeah. Uh-oh.
So how are y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Chilling,
It's
vibing.
not okay.
I'm live on mine. They can switch to like our actual screen at any time.
Bet. Shadow, let us know when you're ready.
Well, I'm set. Alright,
Okay.
let's
Then in that case, just let us know when we start.
alright, let's do this.
All right, switching over.
Oh,
Here.
Hello. Welcome to
Greetings.
another episode of Confirmed Chaos. I'm your lovely host, GM and player torturer Apple Juice. It's spelled like Beetlejuice, and these are our players. So let's start how we always do with introductions. And let's start with Shadow this time.
Oh. Hello everyone, my name is Shadowmass. Oh, almost used my dead name there. How's it going, everyone? My name is Shadow the Wiz. I'm playing Hex, what am I? A demigod? Himothy Von Him? I don't know. I'm playing Hex here today, here in Mutants and Masterminds, and I'm excited to continue sharing the story with you.
Next on down the line, let's go with our lovely friend Ghost, or Kay.
Hey y'all, I am Kay. I am playing Ghost, your sweet tea southern hacker who has all the bestest friends scattered through Prison City, and I am looking forward to seeing who we gonna fuck up today.
Next up, let's go with Plot.
Hey, I'm Plot Smoke. I'm playing a guy named Problem, and just happy to be here.
And last but not least, our lovely Blue.
Hi, I'm Blue, and I'll be playing Dream. Your favorite non-driving ass Eldritch question mark horror.
And as always, let us begin the session by giving a free additional hero point to whoever can give us the recap. So who would like to do it this time?
I did it last time. It's not me. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
You needed it the most last time.
Oh, damn. Well, valid.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Blue.
Last we left off, I'm like quickly scanning my notes. We were able to hack into like the fucking mainframe. Ghost searched for everyone in the like files that we had that we stole from Serpent during our breakout. We were able to locate quite a few people. A good chunk are just reported as missing peoples, and others are in prison. We as a group decided to have like a sort of meeting with the CEO of Serpent, Evangeline, and at first the conversation seemed to go fine, kind of, you know. She's kind of a bitch. But I digress. Yeah, we were just we were talking to her, trying to get a better understanding of like where her head was at and what exactly Serpent wants from us, and pretty much it was all bullshit. Once we tried to leave, we were bamboozled, led astray, except for Ghost, who was able to see that our van wasn't actually moving the way the rest of us thought it was. We thought we were on the way back to our hideout, but we weren't. It was a illusion. We get out the car and Evangeline completely changes her tune. She's rude as fuck, and she's like, hey, do what I say or you and your family are gonna get it. So we rush back inside. We try to see what's what. She really wants her files back, apparently, and wants us to work with her. And she thought the best way to get us to do that would be threatening our loved ones. She found that that was not the case and later got thrown out of a van. Additionally, she told us some information about our little companion, Estella, question mark, or is it I'm gonna get it right one day, Estella or Estrella. She told us some information about her, like the nature of her powers, like don't allow her to be caught, and she has a habit of like throwing her homies under the bus. So we're kind of curious about that. And yeah, lastly, the group just went back to our hideout. I think we went back to the Rat's Den.
I think Hex
we're
still driving on our way.
Yes, I am,
So
and I'm
you guys
currently
were on your
trying
way
not to
back
crash.
To the Rat's Den. Hex, the only good driver among all of you.
Only good driver.
Problem was a
Ghost-
fast driver. It doesn't
Ghost
necessarily
is a
make him
good
bad.
driver.
All
He's
of you
just
were fast
slow.
drivers.
Except for Ghost.
Except
my
for Ghost,
gosh.
actually, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Except for specifically Ghost. All of you were fast drivers. That fast wasn't the problem. It was safe. That was the problem.
Nobody died.
This is true.
Exactly, but
You
did
caused a
anybody
major
die?
accident, though.
Yeah, but that I mean,
Evangeline
that was
caused
because
the
she threw somebody
major
out of the
accident.
car.
Exactly.
That wasn't even like
Yo.
driving.
lot of insurance payoffs, a lot of premium payouts.
But the insurance, the car insurance in Prism City is crazy expensive.
Oh yeah, it's about to be.
This is why we fly. This is why we
This is
fly.
why we fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Righty. And so we will continue our journey, picking up back upon the streets of Freedom City. So, Hex, you are going back to the Rat's Den?
Vroom vroom. I mean, yes.
All right. It will take about another 30 minutes just to get across the city from the traffic. There is the sort of accident disappearing behind you guys as each and every one of you just kind of ruminate on what just happened in your newly lighter and less tense van.
I think Dream is on their phone. Texting Maisie probably. And they're not driving anymore, so they don't go back to the front seat. They just kick it in the back seat next to Ghost.
Ghost is making sure that clips of that absolutely lovely incident is all over social media, especially on her Alphagram. And just, chilling. Watching the world go by.
Problem comments first that that's how you do business. That's how you get shit done. That's how you handle a problem. I'm proud of that moment. But at the same time, he is looking behind us to make sure, looking for tails, looking for anybody, anything coming too close, looking too close, whatever.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh.
Would I get a situational advantage because I'm driving? I'd always be looking behind us using the rearview mirror.
That's 20.
You can roll.
Wait, I may have an advantage for something. Can I inspire Problem It gives a +1 circumstance bonus per rank. So that's something I can use in this moment.
Absolutely can. So that will bump you up to a 21.
Wait.
Nice.
Okay.
Problem, you more so than like most, you understand like the gravity of what you just did. So you're checking behind you, making sure that you were not being tailed. You're checking to see if there are any sort of like exterior cameras of various buildings that sort of careen and follow after you. You're checking to see if there are any sort of like mysterious eyes that seem to begin taking pictures of your vehicle as you're speeding off. There is, as far as you can tell, none such detail following you, and you can feel the familiar hum of the sort of strange stealth-like matrix
Alrighty.
sort of like pulsing behind you.
All right. And thanks for the buff.
Dream shoots you a wink.
So
Did Dream or Problem mention the look on her face as she got tossed?
I mean, I can say that I did. Do you ask that? Did anybody notice the look on her face? It looked a little.
Both Dream and Problem did, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did she look more shocked, surprised, pissed, or pleased?
She looked both proud and a little bit of proud and pressed and like, okay. I think it was definitely a test.
I was just about to say that bitch was testing her.
I believe so, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she wanted that kind of smoke. I don't think she was expecting that kind of smoke. But yeah, something was weird about that.
What I got from her was that she would cause harm to those we love. Right? I think she'd absolutely like press the fucking big red button. But I think she'd only do that if we work in a way that fucks her up. We go like sort of off script. And I agree. I think she was testing us. It's just like, it's I don't like those fucking mind games.
Not at all.
It's a rather shitty way to test some people you want to work with, don't you think?
The whole thing went to shit when she changed her tune.
I think she was testing us to see what kind of folks we were. She know what our powers are, but she don't really know who we are.
Yes, testing our resolve. It's just like a trial.
Mm-hmm.
To keep them
Still
on their
don't like the
toes.
shit, but I can almost respect it. Almost.
Well, she got notes written all over her ass now. So
She got notes written all over her damn body. Child, let me tell you.
the question is, when we cross paths again, is it on site or or are we, being diplomatic?
I
At
think
this
when
point,
we cross,
Hex, you pull into the parking lot of the Rat's Den.
We tried being diplomatic and look where that got us.
Yeah.
I'd say
Right.
we match energies. That's all. Just match energy. She feeling froggy, everybody can jump.
Or fly.
Or fly.
Like,
We just need to stay ready. So we don't need to get
Yeah.
ready.
always.
I agree.
What time is it now, Apple?
I'll say, considering how long your meeting took, it's getting towards like maybe 12 a.m. midnight. It's pretty much middle of the night. You guys met at 9:30.
Okay.
So, what's the next step? Are we going to pool our resources and see what we can find out?
That sounds like
Well,
a good idea.
Yeah,
yeah.
it seems like we got a lot of information we need to sort through,
Mm.
and maybe some people we can find to talk to. Cause I can't believe that Serpent, them folks, and the FBI is the only ones involved here. There's gotta be somebody else. We just need to find them.
More
Well,
importantly, who else is out there working against them?
maybe our residential,
The mayhem mobile.
maybe our
Mhm.
residential, vigilante. And Hex will glance over at Estella as he says this. Might have some more
Yeah,
information.
I can reach out to some contacts. It might take me a couple days, but I can certainly
Do it.
get in touch with some people if there's information we're looking for.
Is Reggie still on shift?
Reggie still is on shift, yes.
Damn.
He's
They've been working on a
cleaning
long ass time.
he's cleaning a glass as all bartenders in fiction do.
Mm-hmm. I'll tap on the counter and ask for another bottle, I think. And while doing that, I look to Estella. Evangeline has so many interesting things to say about you. Can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
So I understand that the nature of your ability doesn't allow you to get caught, right? Whatever the fuck. Like, that's your business. But my concern comes in when it's you throwing your friends, your team members, uh, on the front line so you don't get caught. Is that what's been happening?
No, that's not what's been happening. I don't ask anyone to do things that I myself wouldn't. Um, I feel like she was just trying to sow distrust between us, which honestly makes me feel a little bit better about working with you. Not gonna lie.
Mm,
Why the
Can we
hell does that make
insight?
you feel better?
Yeah, can we insight her?
Yeah, and I want to
yeah.
insight that.
My insight's not
Go
that
ahead
great,
and
but I'll
roll
still
insight.
try. Hex is gonna do that thing where you squint at someone to see if they're lying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're making it like obvious that you're like scrutinizing her, she'll just kind of
Oh,
stare back at
absolutely.
you.
I got a 13.
21.
Goes 713. Oh, shit. All right.
Let me
21?
roll something for her.
Oh no.
You
Well, if
rat
she's
bastard,
rolling,
you.
yeah,
Mm.
directly disrespect, Doctor
Do
Disrespect.
I have anything?
Hex. She's not lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
She's not telling the full truth either, though.
As
It's
per
more like
usual
a
with these
lie
types.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easy to not ask anybody to do that you wouldn't do when you know you can't be snatched up.
That part.
I mean, fair. Yeah, I can see that. The reason it makes me feel better about working with you guys, although, is that if that sociopath doesn't want me to do something, it makes me feel like it's kind of the right thing or direction to go in.
Freebird indeed.
But yeah, no, I don't throw anyone under the bus. I'm bad alone. I know I'm bad alone. I don't do well without. And she kind of like gestures towards all of you.
Do you throw the bus over people?
No,
Are you the
Just-
bus?
I'm not.
Just checking.
orders a drink. Like
Hex is
takes a
like
full shot.
dead serious.
Dream is like not looking at the air. They're looking like just straight at Estella, like wondering what her answer is to the questions.
Sometimes I feel like the bus, honestly.
I knew
Do your bus seats smell?
Oh my god.
I keep my bus relatively clean, thank you.
Okay.
But
All right.
it's kind of hard not to feel a little bit of perpetual survivor's guilt when you watch your friends get repeatedly incarcerated and then, or, worse. And you're just kind of here and you're just kind of fine. And I know that I'm bad alone, but also if I keep roping people into my, I guess, vigilantism, it kind of feels like signing their death warrant / arrest warrant / whatever kind of warrant that happens to people that get caught up with me.
Mm.
I mean, okay, full disclosure, they have reached out, either Serpent or the FBI, whoever's in charge of whatever various prisons that my friends have been held in, that if I turn myself in, they'll let my friends go.
Do you believe that?
I don't fully believe it, no, but I've repeatedly not taken that deal, and so if that counts as throwing them under the bus, then I guess technically, yeah.
I mean, no, that's a shit deal.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there. Mm-mm.
If you're able to escape basically whenever you want, what's stopping them from? Well, what's stopping you
I don't think
from?
it's as easy as that.
If I were to escape, I can only assume that the whatever lives my friends get to live afterwards would be spent on the run.
I see.
And or they'd be caught again, or again, worse is kind of the implication.
So it's like a hostage situation.
Essentially, yeah.
That mildly annoys me.
It more than mildly annoys me. But to answer the question that you're all not asking out loud, no, I'm not going to throw you guys under the bus if I think it'll save my own skin.
Yeah, I would. As a last resort, of course.
I can respect that, but I think I hold myself to something of an impossible standard, and I don't know if my conscience could survive it if I were to deliberately and intentionally betray you guys. So she just kind of shrugs and takes another shot and is going to roll a fortitude saving throw. Cool. That's a 5. That's a cool 5. That's a really cool 5.
Nice.
What does that mean for her?
You see her eyes go like a bit unfocused, and she just kind of like rests a cheek on her hand, and like her elbows like resting on the bar.
All right. Did you happen to see your friend's like information in the files?
None of my friends were powered, so they wouldn't be in those files.
Have you ever run with a powered gang before?
Not really, no. Powered prisons are hard to jailbreak.
Well, I mean,
Interesting. That might change things a little bit, honey.
it also depends on the nature of the power prison. I may or may not have experience or know a guy who's exceedingly slippery when it comes to being caught. And I've had to, in those rarer instances where he does get caught, I've had to go in and get him.
Hmm. Trust this person?
Would be incredibly helpful.
Jesus.
Ghost, you get a ping from Sammy. Hey, you got a message.
Honey, who talking to you?
It's from the same sort of like unknown number that sent you the meetup time with the CEO. It just says, "Hope you made it home. Okay." You see like there's the three dots that like says something's texting, and then they stop, and then there's silence.
Ghost simply replies, I don't, and says, Sammy, if she say anything else, just hold her ass till the morning.
Will do.
Thanks, honey.
All right, I just want to say this. Apparently, we're fucking stuck together. Or not. Anybody can leave at any time, but trust is everything. And I don't plan on putting my life in you all's hands if I cannot trust you.
Dream. And Hex will lean against the counter and look at them. Have you heard of a thing called trauma bonding?
They blink.
There's a dramatic clap of thunder in the sky as some rich game mastering god is very pleased.
The hell was
They
that?
blink. What is that?
Trauma bonding. Wait, hold on. Are you being sarcastic? I'm very terrible at that. I don't want to explain if I don't have to.
No, genuinely, what is that?
Can I insight? Because I'm afraid Hex is going
Dream,
to be taking.
roll either persuasion or deception. Hex, roll insight. Roll insight for trauma bonding knowledge.
Hell yeah! Insight. Let's go. I don't even care if I get a 1 here.
I got an 18 on my deception.
Hex, you're really bad at sarcasm. You can't tell if they're being sarcastic or not.
That makes sense. So trauma bonding is when a group or multiple individuals come together and are bonded together via a traumatic experience. This could be kidnapping. This could be a life or death combat against, I don't know, a small army. Those sort of things. Accidentally
Something
getting
like in a
incinerated
group.
by a wild fireball. I don't know. And Hex will kind of just do a little shrug and look over his shoulder at a problem.
That was actually pretty cool. I don't know how you pulled that shit off, but that was incredible.
Hex
Yeah, it
is
was-
going to bite his tongue and not say anything about it being an accident.
Oh, Dream fully believes it was intentional.
He'll like push back his hair just like to look cool, like all according to plan.
Bartender, around.
Oh, somebody getting saucy
So
over there.
we'll raise a shot to trauma bonding.
Is anybody hungry?
I could eat.
I'm actually kind of starving. I didn't eat any of the weird crimson lobster.
What do you all want?
Can I feed with my psychic vampirism?
Not us. We are not on the menu.
That was
Not
a hell
y'all,
of,
but I mean, it's other people around.
that's a hell of a question.
Was that
I'll say, sure, you can sustain yourself off of psychic vampirism in terms of like feeling full and like having food.
Hell yeah. Do I need to roll anything for that?
I guess
Who
so.
are you psychic vampirizing?
Okay, well let's see who's at the bar. What's
At
the
the
rat's
bar?
den looking like?
Yo, what is happening right now?
What's these guys looking like?
I don't know if you guys have
Alright, these
watched
guys,
what we do in the
these look like-
shadows, but
Roll just a D100.
D100. Okay. I got an 83.
83.
Nice.
These guys are looking pretty psychically dense, honestly. You can see they're like discussing sports, which is incredibly psychically dense, despite what a lot of nerds may think. There's a lot of thought that goes into sports. So they're discussing like the latest, what's a futuristic sport, neon ball game.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Would they know? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Cool. They won't know. They don't feel or notice its effects until incapacitated by it. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna drain. I'm gonna be like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll fucking drain that one. Can I do low key like?
Do any of
Roll
us
me.
notice this?
Let's
Like,
just
what
let's
is-
just say general stealth check.
I got the shutters right now. Oh god.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
They got a 3 on their will save. So you notice, like in the middle of this conversation, everyone you would see like Dream sort of like go through the bar. Dream, what does your psychic vampirism look like?
I think Dream always has their shades on, so I think they tip down their shades and everybody would see that their eyes are just like entirely black and inky. And I think they kind of sing a little bit, just like a little kind of like that, and just kind of see a I don't know, like charged air just coming towards them from the person. And they just swallow and put their shades back on their eyes.
Yeah, everyone else, you see the guy kind of like stutter a bit through his speech, but then sort of like quickly picks back up, and it doesn't seem to have any major negative effects on them.
He just shaved off like 12 hours of this man's life.
Took some of his brain cells. Dang.
Wow.
That's wild.
Wild.
I was just gonna have a burger.
You know, a burger sounds good, actually.
I was gonna have a burger, but I mean, I might sprinkle it with somebody's vitality. Is that possible?
You should. It's kind of delicious, I'll say. It's a
You know
little
what?
spicy.
I think that
I'm
was
gonna pass on
sarcasm.
a vitality burger.
I'll take a regular non-vitality burger.
The
Everybody-
crust ones really have a certain spice to them, I'll tell you.
That's horrifying to say. You realize how that's horrifying to say, right?
Is it? They laugh.
Depression as a spice is nuts. Everybody gets a burger, and it's might be the best burger they ever had.
All right,
there
let's
a
not
check
assert
that
that.
they need to make?
Roll me a power.
Yeah, I was like,
a
is there-
D20.
Let's see about that.
What are we rolling?
Let's roll D20 plus whatever your rank in create is.
Oh, I can just do this here, right?
Oh shit.
Damn,
The
all right.
best burger we ever tasted.
Yeah, 23 burgers, a damn good burger. I don't know if I have better than a 23 burger.
My burger.
Hence, that's why I call it.
Cheese,
Voila.
barbecue sauce, and fries on it.
I love that. The power name is Voila.
Voila.
Very great.
Look,
Enjoy.
Ghost did throw down on them crab legs, but this is a damn good burger. So you know, she nibbling at it. She ain't chowing down like she usually would, but
Yeah, I mean, so you got to choose. You got to know the right meats, what they're made of. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with brioche.
Can't go wrong with brioche.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of aioli with some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's proprietary.
Okay, I'm tired of interacting with CEOs and shit like that. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna head downstairs. Good night, y'all.
All
Good
right.
night.
Just,
I'm researching prisons to break into in the morning.
Is that what we're doing?
yeah.
Do you want your
well,
friends out that bad?
It kind of sucks to say, but they might be safer in there than they are with me.
Mm,
That
Alright.
sounds honest.
well, not just those prisons. The other prisons, the battery kinds.
Powered prisons.
Yeah.
I can look into some powered prisons to break into.
I think we need.
Should we maybe look towards the missing people instead of the people locked up first?
Ghost, would you be able to trace
also-
records?
That would probably be your guys' wheelhouse. I can look into the incarcerated ones. You guys can look into the missing ones, and then I don't know. She kind of like looks at Hex. You can like text the other 20% that aren't kidnapped yet, and be like, "Hey, the government wants to get you. Want to rise up or some shit like that."
I can see into maybe securing like low-key housing. I can probably just buy a building, honestly.
Oh shit.
I mean, housing down there is pretty low key, and she like points towards like below the rat's den, towards your guys' lovely little secret base.
Yeah, but I mean, like, can we house fucking 50 people in there?
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's like a safe stash house for people.
It's safe. It's cool for now, but if we end up getting more people, we'll need
probably
something
need
bigger.
honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good idea.
All right,
Well,
so
let's get to it.
Ghost, you're looking into missing people. Dream, you're looking into real estate.
Oh,
Looking into
also,
prisons.
yes. Also, we need to. Are we just gonna? We're still missing people. Do we want to just stay missing?
Well, I mean, I don't really mind being missing
That's
so much.
honestly up to you guys. I'm good with being missing, or a wanted criminal, or whatever have you. I'm also good with being sort of in the public eye, just because it feels kind of like, honestly, it feels like your wheelhouse, Dream, public eye stuff. I don't know if staying hidden is your whole vibe.
I hate it, and I won't be staying hidden. Plus, somebody has to fund our adventure, so I should probably try to make money.
Well, we can be your entourage, right?
I'm fine with that.
If we have to travel to these different cities potentially to break people out, doing a tour would be a damn good cover.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great idea.
Yes.
Dream kind of stretches. I'm fine with whatever, as long as I get to play.
Ghost
I like it.
nods
And I want a
real
new
slow.
guitar. I look at problem.
Sure. There's one right behind you.
roll another d20 plus the create modifier. Let's see what you call this guitar.
Yo, that create power is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a hero point yet.
Not on something so important.
No, it's pretty important. I mean,
I look behind me. It's a banjo with one string.
oh my
It's
God.
It's a ukulele.
Now hear me out. Hear me out. I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating my burger, so I got a burger in one hand, food in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Concentrating on a lot of things. I know it's a lot. Yeah.
Wild. So yeah, Dream, you turn around. It's like an old school like fantasy lyre, like a mandolin.
I'll try again later. I got you. Don't even trip. I got you.
I do still pick it up and pluck at it though.
It's pretty good.
I mean,
sounding.
it's well balanced. You know what I'm saying? So
Probably.
It is.
Making,
I haven't played this
a
before.
wooden thing is a lot easier than like creating like the full like intricacies of an electric guitar. So
that's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. I'll try an acoustic later.
All right. I think we have our plan so far.
So far,
bet. I'll look into powered prisons. You look into real estate. Ghost, you look into missing people. Problem, you look into making an electric guitar.
I
Hex.
think Hex
I
was
suppose
going
you
to try
seem
to.
pretty good at investigating things. Do you want to like help me look into powered prisons a little bit?
Absolutely. We'll get right on it.
Wonderful. So yeah, she just makes her way downstairs and immediately goes.
If
to the
anybody
bottom
needs me to do anything more important than that, just let me know what you need.
Actually, maybe I have a question for you too. Is it possible that you all can, I don't know, like figure out our cloaking device so we could make it or create something similar to that we can have just separately? I can't see us being together like 24 fucking 7.
I'm almost hurt.
Yeah, I won't take that personal.
Good. You probably should, but glad you don't. Dream's cranky, I think.
Oh, somebody needs their juice.
Right? Dream should have had a burger instead of that guy's brain
Mhm.
You know, yeah, they were talking about sports and shit. I think it bled over.
cell. That
She
team
give
just,
them sucking bad juju. That's what happens.
Such
True.
bad juju. Crazy. That's wild.
Okay, so Ghost goes on and climbs on into the bed that is conveniently there so that she can start her cyberlinking to see what she can find out about the kidnapped individuals.
Any other volunteers for whose dream I can go through while Ghost is doing that? I don't know if I can
so
go on
many
her.
times.
Heard.
I mean, I mean,
Like,
it would
is
be,
that like, are you technically asleep? I could try.
I mean, you can try. Ghost, I don't know. Like, I don't know what would happen.
All right.
I'm
Okay, let's find out.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's find out.
I'll say dream. Just roll me a 1d20 plus your dream travel rank, so just 1d20 plus 1.
1d20 plus 1. That's it. Oh, nat 20 for 21.
Nice.
Well, damn.
That's what we like to see.
All right, with a nat 20 dream. Ghost, you cyberlink you start looking into these missing people. Dream, you're unsure exactly the nature of whatever is happening with Ghost's mind right now. And so you try and sort of like reach in through the dream. And Ghost, I'd like you to describe cyberspace for me. What exactly it looks like.
When I fall into cyberspace, it is like standing on the empty field behind a house on the clearest, coldest winter day. And when you look up, all you can see is stars. But when I cyberlink, the stars are all around me. I am standing in the middle of a field of stars. And I can feel them, kinda. And I reach out to a star and I go. But the field of stars is still the same, still huge, still unending, still just black and bright. That's what it looks like when I go away.
And so, Dream, you fall for the first time in a dimension that's not quite reality, but not quite the dream realm. You see, like Ghost described, stars, star systems, and through your eyes you can see each of those stars sort of coalescing and intermingling with the space of your own dream realm. And you understand intrinsically with anatomy that these star systems represent tech systems, that stars are networks, their own lights sort of representing the various radio waves that a Wi-Fi network might elicit, planets representing cameras, moons representing various cell phones and things of that nature. And you can see this translation from a very digital, very binary world into a cosmic landscape.
Wow. Dream is a long whistle. They're like looking around, taking it all in. It's new to them. This isn't a realm. This isn't their old stomping grounds. I think they immediately lose their footing.
So this is a stomping ground that you can explore and do your own sort of a dreamscape researching here, or you can allow yourself to sort of fall through and into the more standard dream space, and it might be able to give you more access to this space, but it'll be a lot harder to control since this isn't quite your wheelhouse.
Oh, I'm staying here. Dream and Ghost on an adventure. Hell yeah, I'm fucking.
As you sort of like go into cyberspace, you feel Dream sort of like fall next to you in this space, and what normally is a simple sort of like black and white scape sort of like bursts into color of like the purples and greens and blues of a naked galaxy almost. And there is a sense that what is real and what is possible has been expanded by Dream's presence here, and with this Nat 20 there is a sort of mingling between cyberspace and the dream realm that you both can explore, albeit with a bit more difficulty than you normally would.
fucking
Dream?
sick.
Is that you, honey?
Dream falls and like face plants, and then like they get up, kind of dust himself off, and looks at you with a really fucking wide smile. I wasn't sure what the fuck was gonna happen, but I'm glad it worked.
That's pretty fucking dope.
I've never had color here before. Honey, this is amazing. Shit, we can do this anytime.
Seriously, you gotta show me around.
Absolutely, honey. Maybe when we have more time to explore, though, because she kind of waves her arm at all the stars around them. I got a lot of movement to do.
Okay, right, gotcha. Hell, lead the way. I guess Dream is like trying to figure out how they can like traverse through this, because Dream Realm is different in the sense like they're like going through people's minds, but we're kind of in like that mixed space of it now. So they're ready to fucking explore with you. Lead the way.
Dream kind of Dream's presence here has completely like thrown Ghost off. This is a space that she has never ever ever shared with anyone else. So like I want to say almost as Dream's presence materialized in Ghost cyber world, Ghost actually like developed a body. Like before she was just kind of there, but now she has like a physical representation of some sort of herself there. And so that physical representation, which is not actually going to be a body, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a comet. Ooh, I like that. Yes.
I love
Ghost
that.
turns into a sparkling comet and kind of circles around the galaxy that is Dream, and they both move. Honey, I have an idea. You need to find sleeping people, right?
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of people use sleep apps on their phones. I might be able to spot some folks using them, maybe in the same places where folks got kidnapped from. And you can check the people sleeping by the phones while I can check what else might be going on around there.
That's a fucking great idea. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. And so Ghost does her connections, and this is something that she's familiar with doing, searching for certain programs running on certain phones in certain locations. That's like standard. Okay. So do I need to roll anything?
I would say roll me a investigation check.
Okay.
And Dream, you can also roll investigation, and if you succeed, it will give Ghost a advantage. Or sorry, a circumstance bonus.
14.
So I'll say that gives you a +2, Ghost. That will bump you up to
Awesome.
a 19 investigation.
Can I inspire Ghost in this moment with my advantage?
I believe you definitely can. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
is happening in the weird dream/digital realm. Estella said, so you guys are helping me investigate the prisons?
Sure. Yeah.
I believe that was the plan, yes.
Yeah. Right. Act tough, and she will bring you boys out into town for a investigation. And I would like both of you to roll me an investigation to see if you can give her a bonus on this.
Oh shit.
Act tough? Oh my gosh. What does y'all intimidation look like?
Not good. I'll tell you. You said investigation or intimidation?
I'll say you can roll either, as she's taking you to like what can only be called a morally ambiguous pub crawl of just like different like criminal safe houses and like seedy bars and stuff like that, full of like
A
ex-cons.
morally ambiguous pub crawl.
X in those places? Easy fucking lick.
Oh, so you would think. You would think that. Until he pulls out the 9. I'm joking.
Oh god.
Oh no, I don't have a 9. It's right behind you.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, if I can roll for it, sure.
Excellent.
Okay. I will say this also gives her a +2 to her investigation check.
Oh, wait,
as-
I just realized I have the well-informed advantage as well.
Oh, what's that?
And so, when encountering an individual, group, or organization for the first time, you can make an immediate investigation or persuasion skill check to see if your character has heard something about them. The subject. So.
Absolutely. Roll me another investigation check to see if you are well informed about the various prisons that go around Prism City.
Very cool.
Oh no.
You
I was out for
are
6
not.
months. I was out for 6 months.
You were out for
Things.
6 months in a go.
6 months.
That's fine. That's fine. I think the dice want to tell the story there, so.
But yeah, Estella brings the both of you to one of the many underground bars, very similar to the Rat's Den in the, let's say, lower income gentlemen. And the moment Estella enters, you see a lot of people turn their heads. And she begins asking around, slipping notes, giving bribes, and Hex, you feel a hand just like nudge you.
Hex, of course, is going to. He's gonna. No, it's terrible. But I was going to say he's gonna like puff his chest out and like turn around and look down or up at whoever's touching him.
It is up. It's way, way, way up. It appears to be a giant centipede. The tap was like on your hip, but it was like one of the lower arms, and you like look up at this sort of like pronged upwards insect that kind of like looks down at you while Estella is off talking to one of her contacts.
Hex like turns and is like, "Yeah, what's up? Oh. How do you do, fine sir? You finding this evening pleasurable?"
Love that.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I desperately need you to roll me intimidation.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
A 16?
He's chilling.
I know you from somewhere, don't I?
Oh boy.
Perhaps. Who's asking?
And they kind of squint at you, and they're going to roll an intelligence check.
Do I see this?
I'm a silvery barb.
Prowl, you absolutely do see this as well.
I am going to slowly move behind this thing.
You can't trip it. It has too many legs. It'll catch itself.
Or it'd be incredibly easy to trip.
True.
You work for her, don't you?
Her?
Take
And
notes.
Hex is going to like put a hand on his hip and then like push his hair back. You see, I know a lot of ladies in my life. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
He knows two ladies, his mom and his sister. And now Ghost and Estella.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my god.
You see this like giant insectoid creature like arch downwards at you. It's almost sort of like making this S shape with its body to like look at you eye to eye. Pandora.
Hex is going. Okay. This has happened before. There's going to be just the briefest flick of recognition in his eyes, and he's going to like push his trench coat back and like once again puff out his chest. Once again, who's asking? And he's like dead serious this time.
She banished my brother not too long ago.
Pandora doesn't make.
Been waiting for an opportunity to settle the score, and you see it like starts circling around you.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize we were playing a game. Listen, if your grievance is with Pandora, well, it might be a little bit of a problem.
I form stones around my fists.
Are you doing it stealthily or sort of like very openly?
It's open.
Listen,
Right.
we can settle this another time. We're quite busy, you see. And trust me, Hex is going to look around at the establishment. I wouldn't want to cause a scene here.
You can feel you've already caused a scene as
Oh, God
the
damn it.
moment like Stonefish showed up, everyone sort of like stopped drinking and is like staring at Prowl, and it's like exchange that's going down.
Hex peeks around the centipede to look at Problem. Oh, I see.
I mean,
Wait.
whatever you want to do.
Where's Estella right now?
Estella was sort of like talking in one of the VIP sections on the couch with one of her contacts, and she's like looking over now.
We good over here?
This guy thinks that he can air his grievances out to just anyone. How about we take this outside, big guy?
You see him squint, and then he like looks between you and looks between Prowlum, and then kind of looks down at the rock fist. I think I'm good. I'll see you around.
You might.
Trust me, you don't want that. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Heck that you don't want these problems.
and the centipede will just kind of like squint at you one last time before slinking off.
Hex will immediately go to high five Problem and then regret it because the stone fists are still on.
Oh, Jesus God.
My fault. My fault.
Don't worry about it. Thanks for having my back. When
I mean, of course. I used to love the game Centipede.
not used to the human-sized ones just walking around.
That was weird. That was weird. That was weird. I mean, I guess those things exist, huh?
Well, I mean, you see all sorts of new things in my line of work, but that is definitely a new one on me.
Well, any truth to what was that about? Like, they wanted to know.
Well, you see, one of my employers, they can have a little bit of a, how do you say, an attitude, but realistically, they're a good person. They help out a lot of people, and so whatever that guy's brother did to get on their bad side, then I'm sure there was a valid reason for it.
Gotcha.
Hex is going to think for a moment. How does Pandora fare with bugs?
Roll an insight check.
Good lord. Okay. Spot on.
Yeah, Pandora's a tough nut to crack.
Mhm.
She doesn't let her weaknesses get out there. If
Yeah.
she's scared of bugs, you have no fucking clue.
Yeah. So he's gonna go with his gut instinct and just say that, like, yeah, they definitely did something to get on her bad side.
Well, yeah. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna learn how to make pesticide for next time.
Make sure you hand me a can. Let me get on that.
I was thinking a giant bug zapper.
I have lightning powers. I can make it work. I'm ready.
Back to the
Say
cyber
less.
dream.
Or like zappers on your fist. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
I'm sobbing.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Returning to the cyber dream with a 20 investigation. Ghost, you begin searching throughout the various digital identities of the 400 or so missing people that are on the Serpent's security watch list. Dream, with your assistance with this sort of strange psychic cyber dream that is unfolding before the two of you, you not only have access to their digital footprint, but also their dream footprint, almost as if you are accessing the version of themselves that they are in the cyber world, the portrayal of the self through the black mirror, through social media, through various purchases, and piecing together that identity to interrogate.
That is terrifying.
Fucking rad.
With a 20 investigation, the missing people all at some point spoke out either against Serpent or the federal rehabilitation mandate itself. Looking through any commonalities of location, of psychic imprints, of nightmares, of places they're afraid of being, you begin to notice a single common thread. That before they begin being incredibly outspoken towards their disdain for either Serpent or the mandate, or in some very rare cases, even the Utopia Troop,
Mm-hmm.
that their location data and their simulacrum of the digital realm, all at some point before their outspokenness had crossed paths with the location of a Hotel High Water.
Hotel High Water? Does that ring any bells?
Dream, I'll say roll me a history check.
I'd like to roll something similar. As much as Ghost has bumped around cyberspace, she might have
Yeah.
come across.
Roll me a and if you don't have history, then like just straight up intellect.
Cool. 20, not now.
God damn.
19.
Where's some
Intellect.
smart beans?
Yeah. Moving through the starscape, this purples and blues and greens all sort of like unfurl to reveal the sort of shimmering image of a very quaint looking hotel building. It sort of sits in the middle of what appears to be a pond yard almost. It's just sort of like completely surrounded by water, and leading up to it is just more of a cobblestone road than anything. You would both have heard of the Hotel High Water. The Hotel High Water is the franchise establishment of one Dr. Donovan Debauchery, who was one of the first supervillains to emerge after the New Light Eclipse. It is more of a rumor than an actual establishment, although it very much exists. Some say it is a criminal safe house, some say it's just a very fancy and very intricately placed brothel. But what is known is that the spacing inside the Hotel High Water is nearly infinite. And as you're sort of like looking at, some people have like taken like selfies and like various Instagram photos of the place, you notice that though the hotel is tall for its size, it has an end to the ceiling. But in the reflection of the water, the hotel is much, much taller and seems to sort of stretch infinitely downwards into the depths, past the reflection of the skyline.
Road trip.
What if we get fucking lost? Jesus. That'd be honestly kind of lit. Like a sleepover at the museum kind of way. Humans do that, right? Do you all still do that?
I haven't, honey, but I'm sure some do.
Mm-hmm.
But something at this place gave a whole lot of people a whole lot of extra backbone. We need to see what's there.
Yeah, nothing about that place feels right, honestly. What's up? What happened with Dr. Donovan Debauchery? Like, is he dead or what?
He's still running the place. If you guys are looking into the doctor specifically, you can roll another investigation check. Or I'll say, Dream, you can roll with a +2 circumstance bonus because you and them would have probably run around a couple of the same circles.
Cool. Intellect?
Yep.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
Ghost got a 17.
They're not you, they don't matter. Ghost.
Damn.
Honestly, true.
Yeah.
So
Ghost.
accurate.
With a 17, Dr. Donovan Debauchery, you recall hearing something way back in like maybe 2032 about the first ever American immigrant to receive a visa from hell. And the first ever devil to make it big in America and immediately resorted to supervillainy. They undertook the supervillain named General Debauchery and were a absolute fucking terror for maybe 12 years or so before they just kind of retired.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, he sounds like an interesting fellow, but he seems like he's been kind of quiet lately.
Do
It's
you
the
think he's
first
working with
place.
Serpent?
Not if all these people who went to his hotel started talking against Serpent and then got kidnapped, probably by Serpent. No, if
Out
he's
of
doing
character.
anything,
I
he's
thought it was
working
actually
against them.
reversed. I thought it was they were talking shit about Serpent and the bill, and then they went to the hotel, and then they got snatched up.
Out of
No.
character, they went to the hotel, started talking shit, disappeared.
Ah, okay. Curious in fucking deed. Okay, got it. Is there any like pattern to where they went missing or how they went missing?
In terms of
Mm,
pattern,
Yeah.
Dream, with your access to the realm of sleep and the realm of, well, dreams, you notice a very similar pattern of them being asleep in their homes, dreaming peacefully. And then it goes dark, and you are familiar enough with the realm of dreamless sleeps to know that they were probably sedated or drugged or otherwise influenced to remain unconscious.
Okay. Snatching people up while they're asleep. Straight up evil.
I'm assuming that's how we got took. The
Oh,
only
yeah, for
possible
sure.
way.
Absolutely.
Okay. Ghost is going to start bouncing around, trying to see what else she can find out about the Hotel High Water. Investigation, I'm assuming. 21. Damn.
Nice.
21. The Hotel High Water is something of like the Hilton's dark, more annoying younger sibling. It's a franchise. There's a couple locations kind of interspersed throughout the United States. Each of the 40% of missing serpent sort of subjects have stopped by different locations. You notice that the highest percentage of them, as seems to be the trend, are in the hometowns of each of the founding members of the Utopia Troupe. But other than that, the Hotel High Water is an incredibly private institute, and kind of looking through it, you kind of notice that this is the place that people go when they want to be left alone. It's where celebrities can't be bothered by paparazzis. It's where, allegedly, of course, criminals can't be bothered by cops. It seems to be a sort of safe house for sinners, as is sometimes advertised by those who frequent there.
Hey,
Honestly,
Dream, honey.
I can get
I
us
think
in
we
here.
just found where we staying for the tourist spot.
Dream grins and you just see sharp ass teeth. They're like, hell yeah. We could definitely get in there and see what's going on. I can.
And we can do it in each city because I'm guessing it seems like a pattern that this is all happening in these 5 hometowns. So a quick 5-stop return tour, maybe 2 shows to give us at least a week maybe in each city. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
That sounds fine.
And speaking of patterns, Pralum and Hex.
Yes.
You both, along with Estella, return to the rat's den, and Estella is sort of like wielding a file. She kind of says, I didn't manage to get much information on the prison itself, but I got the location where we can get information on the prison. And she kind of like places the file down on the table, and each of you see a schematic as well as a dossier on a prisoner transport. It seems like there's some kind of secret launch that's taking place in the next couple of days from here, from Prism City. It might be Serpent trying to move of an aerial prisoner freighter.
Oh. Interesting.
Thing is, there's no scheduled prisoner transports on any of the on-the-books prisons that take place here in the city. It might be places similar to where we were held, and they might be moving them now that... And she kind of gestures to the lot of you.
And above board, what was the schematic?
A schematic for a ship.
Oh, a ship. Okay.
Yep. If we can get access to this ship somehow, on whatever docking yard it's being held at, we might be able to get access to a lot of schematics for powered prisons, and I'd probably be able to find a way to crack all of them.
You know where these docking yards are?
No, but I know where in the sky it's going to be flying, if it's going to be going from Prism City to Smog City.
Above board, is Smog City really filled with smog?
Above board, fuck around and find out.
Should have seen it coming. Okay.
Hex has asthma. Oh, damn. So Hex is going to cross his arms and look to Estella. So are you saying we should fly aboard?
I think that would be best. I can talk to birds. We would probably have to rob it mid-air. But we can all fly, so that shouldn't be too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Air heist.
We don't know if the other people can fly, though.
We're not going for the people, we're going for the schematics. Right?
Okay.
At least that's to my understanding. Are we breaking people out here as well? Otherwise, we might have to just commandeer the whole ship. And where would we hide a ship?
I would like to break people out. I have no clue where we would hide a ship.
And I can hide it in the cloud.
Oh?
That
You can make a cloud?
Sure. There's one right behind you.
God fucking damn it!
Yeah.
Dream is not here. I'm sorry. That was me.
Right.
Dream is in Cyber Dream.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
I'm sorry.
That makes it better.
There's a very like pretty like nebula cloud somewhere in the starscape of the cyber dream.
It just appears right there.
But yeah, I mean, if we're trying to free everyone, we could commandeer it. It would make things more difficult for us, but people.
So I
would be
guess
free, which
That is true.
if we played a short game and a long game, break them out mid-air, the location where they are keeping people, or maybe plot super slow game, follow it everywhere for a while, find more locations.
certainly could.
I think.
I mean, if we can maybe get Ghost to put a tracker on it, we can.
I was gonna
Or
say
that.
that's the same thing.
Yeah.
If we steal the schematics now, they'll be on high alert for a while as well.
Probably.
That's if they know we're stealing it. I mean, Ghost is called Ghost for a reason.
That is true.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, we got some options, and this. I'm sorry, above board. Just so I'm clear in my head with this. There's a file with schematics to a ship, and on the ship are people
And
Yeah.
more schematics.
and more
Right?
schematics.
Yeah.
The ship has access to the schematics of the various prisons that's going to be dropping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the part I
somewhere
missed.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Ghost can, if we can get aboard and just like find a safe space, Ghost can like upload them and then we'll have them.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, it's a quick snatch and grab then. Get the schematics and dip out.
Well,
Seems like that's the next step.
we need to let the others.
I don't know how good you guys are at stealth, though, and I mean that with incredible love.
Hmm.
Hex. Hex looks down. He's not good. He's not good.
I
Yeah,
watched
any
you blow up that
capacity.
one barrel in the warehouse. It didn't look like it was on purpose.
Yeah, I
Hex.
felt every piece of that.
Hex licks his lips and just kind of like looks away. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow.
But
Yeah, stealthy is tough.
yeah, but I believe if
You know, I'm perfectly fine with going loud. We break people out, take the schematics, crash the ship. Somewhere people will notice, say fuck you to Serpent, fuck you to the government, fuck you to the Utopia troop, and be on our merry way.
I mean, you know what? If we're making it clear that we're gonna be on the other side of the fence from these people, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? What we hiding for? But I think everybody should be here to make that decision.
Everyone definitely should be here to make our decision.
No.
Let's wait for them
We
to
gotta-
wake up
yeah.
as we camera smash cut back to the cyber dream space.
oh, that is true.
I think Ghost is content with what she has discovered so far. Dream, honey, you ready to head on out? I'm assuming either of us could leave. You would just be floating in my normal dream head. Interesting.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works. I know if I want, I can kind of like fall through just to like the dream realm.
Well, shit, for science. Hold on a second.
Well, hey. Okay, wait. Question. Well, while we're here though, well, no, we should talk to the others first. Never mind.
Alright. And Ghost does her usual process to pull herself out of cyber mapping.
And as our party reconvenes, we will take a brief 10-minute break.
Nice.
Excellent. Alrighty. Hold this break real quick.
Action.
We're good.